After putting up with all that, it's possible we may not get there.
Baby, 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 baby.
At last.
Another couple of miles and I'd never have made it.
Who's been living way out here?
Nobody, honey. The place is empty. Since the passing of Christian's father, I've been coming around to look the place over.
Something queer's going on.
Christian, if you want, we can leave soon.
Can you beat this mess?
I think the light switch is...
I remember where it is.
Pretty. What big rear ends they painted then.
I think I'm going to get the provisions.
We salute you.
What are you doing? Come down here.
It's beautiful here.
Well, I hope I brought everything. Did you notice that after we passed that motel, there wasn't a house for 30 kilometers? The last time I didn't remember the salt. I managed in spite of it, by George. There are several points we have to clear up today. Then we'll start to work. A part of the tower needs repairing.
Yeah, that's money thrown away. I'm selling.
The house still belongs to your father.
The house, the grounds, the villa, I'm selling it all.
You can't, Christian. Not now. When you've completed your 25th birthday and the inheritance is yours, you can do as you please. Right now, it's up to me as administrator of your affairs, and I'll spend anything necessary, as I intend to. Now, I admit I'm old-fashioned. I get attached to things. I shall give everything to you in perfect condition. That was the will of your father.
What about what I want?
In 3 months, it's yours.
3 months. It'll be a pleasure not to have you around.
I don't intend to argue. Many things can happen in 3 months, Christian.
I see. Now, that sounds like an open threat.
That's an insult.
He's at rock bottom, and it's time he quit.
Oh. Look at all the mirrors. And a leopard skin.
Brigitte,
Oh, how marvelous.
come out of here.
But why? It's so sexy.
Not this room. I'll explain later.
Oh, so many Bridgets. Oh, this is so much fun. Do you think we could sleep here?
Why not?
Christian.
Did I do something wrong?
What a precious combination you are.
Nee. I'd like to mess up the face of that queen. The air she puts on, she's so superior.
When he was little, it was in this room that Christian saw his father with that woman.
Huh? A maniac in sex affairs?
Eileen.
I prepared separate rooms for us. They're across from each other. Or would you rather I slept with you for the time we'll be staying here? If you'd rather not be alone. It might help you if we were together.
I have no fear. You've all been staring at me like vultures, waiting for something. I'm not afraid to be alone, and I'm tired of being treated as if I were mad. And sometimes, it seems like you people are frightened of me.
Oh, Eileen, my apologies. Bridget's very sorry. She didn't know. It might be better to close this room off now. We can always find another.
No, remain here. No use letting him feel we're preoccupied over him.
Like my stole?
Well, good night.
Good night.
Did I do something wrong?
No, you did nothing wrong, and I could never be angry with you.
Undo me.
You must remember everything that I've told you. For as long as we're here, you don't do anything without consulting me.
How come Christian's so moody?
No, but it's the first time he's returned to this house.
Oh.
Eileen, are you awake?
Christian.
I couldn't sleep. It's depressed me to come back here. It is passing now. I remember this furniture. This heavy, ugly stuff.
But they all mean something.
They give me a sense of oppression.
Only your memory is distorting it all.
Perhaps. If it wasn't for you, I'd never be able to stay here.
Of course, darling. But it would be better if you rest now. Remember, you're in your father's house.
No. Not like my father. No. Oh, God. Not like my father.
Is that you?
Thank you.
It's much better with your hair cut short. And the center part would be so precious. It'd be more youthful. I only tried to.
You explained yourself very well, Mrs. Benoit.
I'm going down to get a little sun. Bye. Bye.
She's only a baby. Excuse me.
Would you like more?
Thanks. What's that?
Where?
Here.
Oh, nothing. I must have scratched myself in my sleep.
Is this where Christian's father jumped from?
Perhaps.
Why, perhaps?
His body was never recovered, unfortunately. They only found his shirt, and that was torn and covered with blood.
Why the cover? Are you jealous?
Of course. Didn't you notice Christian on the patio when you took your bathrobe off? He was almost embarrassed. Ever since we've arrived here, there's something about him that bothers me. I think he's afraid of becoming more like his father.
Is he dangerous?
I certainly hope not. However, Dr. Berger says it's not impossible that returning here to his father's place might suddenly reawaken the childhood shock and initiate a mental imbalance.
And Eileen, isn't she afraid?
Eileen is different. She's a woman with both feet on the ground who's very sure of what she wants. I'm counting on this marriage. And very soon I'll find out if I've misjudged her.
In how long?
In the next 3 days. Christian doesn't know it, but I arranged his meeting with Eileen.
And for this reason, I'm not to expose myself?
Brigitte, wait. Where are you going? Brigitte, you'll fall. What are you doing?
I'm going to hide to conceal myself from Christian.
Mr. Benoit, I think we should start taking inventory.
Christian! Ooh! Don't you feel like sitting out here? Are you afraid?
Afraid of what?
Down there. Oh, excuse me. I'm such an idiot.
Not anymore. 20 years have passed since that time. You know, I used to come and play here when my father was alive. There was a seagull's nest in those rocks. It's beautiful here. I sense a desire to let myself go. Down there. And into that beautiful water. And it doesn't frighten me a bit.
That's called the fascination of the abyss.
You know, all of this is mine.
All of it? You're mighty rich.
If you want it, it's all yours.
All mine?
Well, what will you do in 3 months when I fire your husband?
Oh, can you? But what if he decides not to give you a sou?
So that's what it is. I thought so. That's what I came here to find out.
Everything is the same as it was 20 years ago.
And this is where Christian was?
Yes, when they discovered his father. No, Eileen, don't play that. Christian was found holding that very toy in his arms after the unfortunate incident. I don't think he still remembers, but seeing it again could be very harmful. Please, don't let him see it or hear it.
Where's Christian?
He's gone for a package of cigarettes.
Oh.
The talking cricket. Helene! Helene! Helene!
I'll be right back.
When can we move out of this mortuary?
No, don't move the pieces, dear.
Christian!
Helene,
What's wrong? What's happened?
in the studio. Come on. This chair was moving. Someone must have just gotten up. And the pipe was smoking. I saw it with my own eyes. I'm sure of it. Paul and Brigitte, where are they?
They're downstairs.
Did they stay there?
Naturally.
Then there's someone else in this house.
You're very much mistaken. It's cold.
My God.
What happened?
Nothing.
Most admirable, Mrs. Coreau. But not good enough. Aha.
Why did you do that? You sacrificed a great big thing like that in exchange for such a little one? Say, Christian, one little bourbon?
No, thanks.
Let's do something for a change.
What? What?
Do you prefer long underdrawers or briefs?
Me? Briefs.
Oh, such a pity. Nothing so scrumptious as beautiful long drawers. They're so sexy.
Is that why you married that old plow horse?
Who, Paul? He's so sweet, I adore him. I couldn't possibly live without his love. It's gotten to be a thing with me.
Huh, I'm so happy for you.
Got any matches? You know how much pleasure it would give me to make love with you?
What is it?
Christian. Christian.
I saw you with Paul last night together there in that room. Your body reflected 1,000 times in those mirrors. My father had that room built. He used to bring women like you there, and he would tie them up on the bed. He was mad. And for pleasure, he needed something new. The last one was blonde like you. And one day, it was horrible. I saw her die. Can't get it out of my mind. Yesterday, I saw you. And for a moment, I felt something come over me. And I felt a desire to strangle you.
Let me go.
Hurt you.
Let me go. Let me go.
Brigitte. Helene!
Has the storm awakened you?
Come with me.
Where?
Come with me, quickly. There was someone there. I'm sure of it. He was wearing a coat like one of my father's.
I'm cold, Christian.
Listen.
I'm afraid.
Come on! Look. These boots are my father's.
They've used them probably to go to the garden. In the morning, we'll ask Paul.
Paul? Yes, there's no doubt of it. He's trying to spy on me. Haven't you noticed how he stares at me all the time? For 20 years, he's been handling my affairs. And he can't bear the idea that the freeloading is over. He wants to prove me insane because of my father's will as a clause. That at 25, everything is mine. Only if I'm living and of sound mind. He'd be capable of killing me.
Christian, what are you saying?
He didn't have me all figured out. On the way, I picked up this.
Give me that pistol.
No, I'll keep it. I'm keeping it.
In my opinion, Paul Benoit would not be capable of doing such a thing. He's always been like a father to you. Please, don't forget it, Christian. Don't blind yourself with this idea. To take your inheritance, he'd also have to kill me, since I'm your wife.
Don't go away, Helene. Stay with me.
I'm not leaving, darling. I'm staying with you. Christian. I just woke up Paul because of the boots. He used them. I wanted to assure you the moment that you got up.
Oh, yes, yes. I only had to go down for a moment to make sure the lights were off in the car.
Sure, Paul. And you were using my father's pipe and chair, too.
I can't take any more, Paul.
It's all right. But we must act now.
Paul?
We've decided to call him tomorrow afternoon.
You're away so long.
See you later.
Rising at midday, huh? No breakfast this morning?
Is there anything you want when I get in town?
Oh, yes, 2 batteries for the little transistor.
Mr. Benoit, are you going to town? Please wait. I have some shopping. Just a moment, please.
Be back soon.
Careful, my wet polish.
Bye, love.
Bye.
See you later.
Pretty pair, huh? Paul's always talking to me about Eileen. Eileen this, Eileen that. It's always been that way, ever since the time she was his secretary.
He's only known Eileen since I married her.
Oh, no, they've known each other for ages. Christian!
This week, General de Gaulle inspected the entire installation and later praised the French.
Christian. And Eileen. Did Paul manage to buy me the batteries for the transistor? Christian? What's the matter? What's the matter with you?
Brigitte!
Christian!
Don't be such a fool, Christian.
Don't order me, Paul Benoit. My friend and trusted sage, whose concern is to commit me. Of course you would visit me, have me taken care of. To remind me that I was a son of a lunatic, and that one day I'd become like him. But it wasn't so easy, huh, Paul? And now you've been caught. So it looks like it's not coming off. It was hard giving up that money, wasn't it, Paul? That for so many years you thought was going to be your own. But what did you hope to gain by getting your mistress, Eileen, and me
Christian!
together? Moreover, you even used Brigitte. You married her because she resembled the woman my father murdered. But you were wrong again. I didn't feel anything because I'm not like my father. You'd like my money, right, Paul? But you won't have it Because I'm gonna kill you.
No, Christian.
Shut up, you. You're just as bad. You two planned this whole thing together. Why, Helene? Why did you do it? Now I have to kill you, too. And don't make such a face! I saw you, see? I saw you outside that hotel. With him. Like a regular tramp.
You mean to say such a dreadful thing to me? Yes, it's true I lied, but I had to save you from your own madness. I was in that hotel only once to keep an appointment with Dr. Berger.
Eileen!
No, Paul, please, please. I've just got to speak. I've had enough.
My doctor? Why my doctor? What do you mean? Why the doctor?
This is what you did to me, Christian. Last night. We didn't want to tell you before discussing it with Dr. Berger. Paul and I had telephoned him to ask him to come here. Since you came back to this house, you're not yourself anymore. Last night you came into my room with your face all twisted, and you were horrible. Oh, Christian, you thought you were your father. You enjoyed hurting me. But this morning you remembered nothing. You've begun to lose your sense of reality, to have hallucinations. You've even begun to believe your father is still roaming around his house. But actually, it was you, Christian. No. You.
The boots. And the footprints. Now, you came down there with me. You haven't explained the boots to me.
No, you used your father's boots. It was you who brought your father back to life again into this horrible house. It's not we who have changed, Christian. It's you. You've always known it. But you won't admit it. You cling to your absurd suspicions about Paul. Looking outside yourself for the solution to a problem that existed only in your own mind.
Christian!
Ah! Christian! Christian! Take it easy. Christian, calm
Let's get him into his
yourself.
room.
Take it easy.
Calm. Keep him calm. Try to keep his head up.
Calm.
Easy now.
Come with me. Come
Easy
on.
now.
Come on.
It's
Keep
cold.
it calm.
It's cold. I'm freezing.
It's all right, darling. Help me put him on the bed. Oh, no, darling, it's all right now. Take it easy.
I'm so cold.
Here, take this. It will make you feel better. Calm yourself. We'll get out of here.
Poor Christian.
I shouldn't have told him. But when he thought that you and I just couldn't stop myself anymore. I just couldn't keep quiet. Now I've lost him forever. We shouldn't have brought him here. Even if he wanted. We did wrong. Even if it was for his own good, we should never have done it. These past nights were filled with hate. But I'd see him again in the morning, so withdrawn, defenseless. Poor Christian.
No, it's not your fault. Somewhere I slipped up. It was my mistake. Or maybe I was too presumptuous. But I never could imagine that he would come to doubt me. Unless it's because I forced him to consult one doctor after another against his will. You yet, but it's no use debating something that's past history. When you told me of Christian's first attack, I realized that my fears were well-founded and that he was the victim of a sense of identification with his father. However, I can't do anything about it. When he gets hold of himself, he'll need you, Eileen. What's so awful, he feels left out, entirely alone. You'll have to stay very close to him, Eileen.
Yes, Paul. I will.
When will the doctor be here?
He said he'd be at the motel tomorrow morning.
I'll go get him myself.
Another doctor? But how come? Since Christian scolded you already for taking him to too many.
Has Dr. Berger arrived?
No, sir.
Has he telephoned or telegraphed?
Neither, sir.
Is it possible to call Paris?
In that booth over there. The prefix is 03.
Thanks. This is Paul Benoit. He was supposed to come to Brest. As a matter of fact... But the telephone call was placed personally by Mrs. Coreau yesterday noon.
There was no such phone call, Mr. Benoit. I was here all day yesterday, and I did not speak with Mrs. Coreau.
But I saw her myself. She was making the phone call.
There must be some mistake. Perhaps the lady called the wrong number.
Christian! What's happened?
They killed her. Someone killed her. Eileen.
Christian! Christian! Paul's gone to the motel to get the doctor, and they'll be back any minute. Don't let them find you like this. Go into your room.
Brigitte! 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 Brigitte!
Brigitte?
Oh, Helene. My, you scared me out of my wits.
Sorry, where's Paul?
Ah, he tumbled off that cliff.
Perfect.
And Christian?
He'll go to the crazy house, poor fellow. And the police will find Paul. And then we'll say Christian was the one who killed Paul. because he thought he was my lover. No one will suspect us.
All according to plan. And now we collect the money, right, Eileen?
That's right. There's sure to be something for you two.
What do you mean, something? No more 50-50?
50%? That's millions, my love.
I said to myself you'd put one over on me. But wait, if you were really and truly murdered, I'd inherit the whole estate as poor Paul's widow.
Yes,
But you are dead. You were murdered by Christian. Christian. Let go of me. My throat. I didn't do anything. It was all Eileen. She made me do it. Stop,
Like
please.
my father.
Let go of me, please. My throat. I was only taking orders from Eileen. It was Eileen who wanted your money. No, no. Let me go.
Like my father.
Christian! Christian! Don't leave me like this! You can't leave me here to die! Christian! Don't let me die! No! Christian! No!
Benoit.